What's up, everybody? It is Chris again, and today what we're going to be talking about is the volume profile indicator. So to get right into it, basically what this really is telling you is, so as opposed to normal volume, which you can see right here on the bottom, as opposed to, so each of these volume bars corresponds to the volume in that corresponding candle. So this is a collection of volume for that 5-minute time frame. As you can see, we're on the 5-minute chart here. And so what the volume profile does is you can see these levels of volume at different price levels. And so to add this, you can come into your indicators on TradingView. I'll go over it on TOS in a sec. You can come to volume profile. And so I like to use visible range. That's the one I have on because you can, as you zoom out and change, it will change with you. And you can basically just see as your whatever part of the stock is on the screen, it will show the volume profile for that. And so why this is really useful, well, before that, let's get into how I set this up. So if you're on TradingView and you add the indicator, I made it look a little different. The colors start, I think it's yellow and blue when they start. So the changes I made is I made the value area down and the down volume red and green on the upside, just so you can see it better. It's just a better intuitive representation of what's going on with the volume. But back to what I was saying about how this can be useful is that this, along with looking for recent highs or recent lows, basically when you're drawing your supports and resistance, you can take this volume profile into account. And so right here, basically what this is saying is that the majority of the volume from this window, what we can see of this stock, is right here at this price range. And so if we can't, that's the volume. So let's look at the 20, where it's at. Let's just make this a 9 right now, because basically what I'm trying to show you is that basically what you're going to see, I mean, it's actually kind of hard to see with these moving averages, but these volume profiles, as you're zooming in and out, you can basically get an idea for where the majority of the buyers are. And you can see here as we zoom out that there's a large portion of the buyers below the current price. And again, we have large amounts of volume up here, and you can see exactly how much volume by turning on the labels. But I like to just have this to just intuitively see really what levels are important and what levels have high volume, because as we all know, we need volume for options, and that is a very important thing in allowing these underlyings to move fast up or down. So there's another way you can do this. You can use fixed range, and when you're using fixed range, you can say start at the day. I mean, it's a range, so you don't have to go with the trend, and then go just right to the end of the day, and it will pull up the volume chart right there. So yeah, so those are the initial colors that it starts with. You can change this too. But this is nice because you can go over exactly whatever specified range you're looking at. So right here, over the last 2 days, we can see that the majority of the volume, which makes sense because we're seeing pretty much the last 2 days. I mean, when we go like this, these charts are for the most part identical. Yeah, they are. And you can, I think the width on these bars, the bin size is smaller than this, so that's why they look different. But you can see that this price level was very important. And this fixed range one is nice because, like I said, you can do it over any time frame. And same reasoning as the one that adjusts. It just gives you a better idea of the important levels that have a large amount of buyers and sellers. And with the color of these bars, you can see exactly what they were. For everyone on TOS, it looks a little bit different. I haven't really messed around with this too much. to change the settings, but basically you just want to go to your studies and search volume profile, and you can scroll down. It will be right here. And so, like I said, I haven't necessarily messed with the settings on this too much, but what is nice, you have these value area high and value area low sections that they give you. And again, this one you can set up the same way as I did on TradingView to either change as you zoom in and out or stay stagnant over a certain period of time. But the indicator, aside from how it looks, works the same, has the same idea, basically giving you these important levels. These lines here, you can see these are the value area lines that TOS provides with this indicator. But I honestly like how it looks better in TradingView. I just wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of you don't use TradingView. But yeah, this can be, like I said, its main purpose is to confirm support and resistance levels. Also, as I have here, just seeing the relative volume over time, because I mean, if you're looking, the same reason we tell you to zoom out on your time frame for the stock, because maybe you're looking at this and saying, oh, if you're looking at it just right here, PayPal is super low, maybe this is a good buy. And then you can zoom out over time and say we go to a day chart and realize how high we are in relation to PayPal's historic price. And I mean, you can see on the one-day chart, this is where we have a majority of the buyers. And the same thing, because this moves with you, as you zoom in and take out the rest of that, all the volume moves up because it's not accounting for those lower levels. So this is good to take into account just at any, I mean, really in anything, just because volume is such a huge part of stocks in general and options especially, and then using this one that adjusts for you to basically see these important levels over time as you zoom in and out. So I hope this video is helpful. As always, please like and subscribe. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get out more content every single day, multiple videos a day, whatever it is we need to do to help you guys get better. So please give us some feedback. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you want to see. If there's anything specific, just DM me if you have questions, regardless. And that is it for today. As always, stay green and have a good one.